today we have started out of our journey from Delhi and we are heading towards Mussoorie. And we have our very own Tata Nexon EV with us. So we'll be sharing our experience, how we felt, and where we'll be charging our vehicle.
So there our vehicle was 100% charged. Now it's almost 70%. And we are heading towards Muzaffarnagar. Our first stoppage will be there, and we'll be charging our vehicle, and then we'll be moving further from Muzaffarnagar to Dehradun.
So as we are heading towards Mussoorie, so this is our first point where we have connected our charger to the car. And so this is the Akshay Patra Hotel, and here we have e-fill electric charger, and as you can see we have already connected our vehicle. So let's go and see how much percentage was there and how we have connected the charger and how much percentage we are getting in how much time. So this is the car, and we have connected our charger here. So as you can see that we have already connected our charger. So we have e-fill electric charger. This is 15 kilowatt DC fast charger. And when we came here, it was 49% battery in our car, and now it is almost 85%. And it has taken almost 45 minutes to reach us to this percentage. And we will be charging it to the 90%, and then we will be moving it further to our next destination, that is Dehradun. And from Dehradun we will move to Mussoorie. So this is the first stay where we have charged our vehicle. We were having 50% there, but then also we will be charging it to the 90 to 100%, and then we will be moving further. We have already started out of our journey from Sonipat, from Delhi to Sonipat, then from Sonipat to Muzaffarnagar. So our first stoppage was Muzaffarnagar, which was around 116 kilometers from Sonipat. There we have charged our vehicle. We reached there out at 50% of the battery, 49 and 50% of the battery, and then we have charged our vehicle to 95% of the battery. And now we have again started out from Muzaffarnagar to Dehradun. So as we are traveling, you can see that we have already reached to 60% of the battery right now. And currently it is showing that we still have 133 kilometers left with our battery pack. And we can reach to Dehradun easily, as Dehradun is hardly 50 kilometers from here, from where we are traveling right now. So talking about Tata Nexon, Tata Nexon EV is very different vehicle. I have been driving the petrol as well as diesel engines for quite a long time. But talking about the EV, what I feel is this is the best vehicle, you can say, in terms of the acceleration. When it comes to Tata also, Tata claims this to be the best vehicle they have manufactured, which can go from 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds. So which is quite impressive when you talk about the comparison between the petrol, diesel or the EV. And in the EV, this is the sudden punch of the thrust of acceleration you feel on your throttle pedal. As soon as you press it, and it goes like very fast. So it has different driving modes also. As you can see in the knob here, we have the reverse, then we have the neutral, then we have the driving mode, which is the normal mode. You can drive it easily in the normal mode, while this is the sports mode. As soon as you push your vehicle to the sports mode, as I have done, you can feel the thrust on the throttle pedal. It goes excellently. You can reach to 0 to 100 in less than 9 seconds, and this is the throttle you can feel. So this is the thing which I like the most in this vehicle. Particularly if you are traveling for a longer distance, then you will be trying your best that to keep the vehicle in the driving mode, so that you can get the best output of your batteries. So I usually drive in the driving mode. I don't put in the sports mode when I'm traveling for a longer distance, so that I can get a maximum output of that. So in terms of maintenance and all, this is not a diesel, or you can say this is not a petrol vehicle, so it doesn't require any frequent maintenance as well. And in terms of, we will be traveling to the hilly areas as well. So I'll give you the reviews of the hilly areas, as we'll be traveling from Dehradun to Mussoorie also, and we'll be returning back. So I'll give you the review of how it is to drive an EV in the different kinds of conditions. If you can say this is the highway, and we can travel it to the in the hilly areas as well. So I'll give you the reviews further in this video. Now we have reached to our second destination, as we are heading towards Mussoorie. So this is our second stoppage after Muzaffarnagar. In Muzaffarnagar we have fast charge our vehicle with a 15 kilowatt charger of e-fuel. And now we have reached to our second stoppage, that is Dehradun. And this is the charger of e-fuel we are having here. Let's see. We came here at 50% of the battery after charging from Muzaffarnagar, and now we have already charged it to almost 93%. It's 96% right now. We have already charged it, and still the gun is connected to the vehicle, as you can see. So this is the charging station of e-fuel. e-fuel is having various kinds of chargers, ranging from 7 kilowatt to 30 kilowatt to 60 kilowatts. This one is particularly 15 kilowatt charger, and this can charge the vehicle. We have reached here at 50%, and now it's almost 97%, and it has taken almost 1 hour for charging this from 50% to 100% now. So this is the fast charger of 15 kilowatt of e-fuel, as you can see. And after this we will be moving towards Mussoorie, and I will be sharing my experience of driving the EV in the hill stations, hilly areas, and hopefully I can share my experience of having this vehicle in different terrains. So as you can see, we will be just leaving in 5 minutes, as we have already charged our vehicles, and I'll let you know further in this video. When we have started from Dehradun, we were having 100% of the charge, and from Dehradun to Mussoorie it's 35 kilometers, and we have traveled almost half of the journey, and it's almost 17 kilometers right now, and the battery percentage is 75%, and it's showing near about 109 kilometers still left with us. One thing which we are having on the positive side of this vehicle is that we do have regenerative braking in this. So when you are traveling in the hilly area, and you are traveling from uphill to downhill, then obviously your battery will be charged through the regenerative braking. So that is the plus point in this vehicle. Right now we are traveling uphill, so obviously the battery consumption will be little bit higher than we are traveling in the normal highways or when you are traveling the downhill. And talking about the performance, I really like the vehicle performance in hilly area. As I'm showing you that when we put this vehicle into the sports mode, like I'm doing it right now, I was driving in the normal driving mode, as you can see in the knob, and now I am putting it into the sports mode. As soon as I put it into the sports mode, I just love this vehicle in that. As you can see, you are having that much amount of power that it can zoom it into the hilly areas as well. Obviously, a battery consumption will be a little bit higher on this, but you will enjoy your ride. So we have some of the rough terrain also in this. So you won't be seeing much of the electric vehicles here in hilly areas, but from Dehradun it is not that much far away. We are having just 35 kilometers from Dehradun to Mussoorie, so one can easily travel uphill and downhill in 100% of the charge. And if you are driving in the sports mode, obviously your battery consumption will be higher, but I am also preferring to drive it in the normal mode, but I will be putting it into sports mode to test how it feels. So right now I am driving in the sports mode, and you can see I can overtake any vehicle in this. It is very smooth, and performance is also really very good. When we talk about the acceleration, I already told you that it can go from 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds, which is very great. So that is a plus point which you are having when you are going in the uphill also. And one thing which I have heard from many of the people of EV, this particular vehicle, that when you are standing in the uphill and you are putting the and your vehicle is in stop mode, and then you are accelerating it from 0, then your vehicle goes backward a little bit. But I haven't felt that when we are traveling, we haven't felt that the same thing. Whenever you'll start the vehicle, it will be starting it from 0, and it will not be moving in back direction, so it will be going straight up. And that particular thing also, you know, that when we put it into the driving mode, then also it tends to start move in the forward direction. So that is the beneficial when you are traveling in uphill region. So we have traffic condition also. So we are having different kind of conditions in this. We are traveling uphill, and the traffic is also there. So this is great testing mode right now. And as you can see that we are still left with 72% of the battery, and we have traveled almost 18 kilometers, 18 to 20 kilometers. So here we have reached to our final destination, that is Mussoorie. And obviously when you plan your travel from Delhi to Mussoorie, so you'll be staying out here in Mussoorie. So here you don't require any fast charger to charge your vehicle. So we are here at SN Residency, and here we have our eFill 7 kilowatt charger. So we have already connected our vehicle here, and I'll show you how it is. So we have started out from Dehradun at 100%, and it's almost, I'll show you the percentage. It's almost 58% battery still left with us. And here is the charger. We have a 7 kilowatt charger. They have protected it inside the cage because there is a problem of monkeys around here. So this is the charger. So this is eFill electric 7 kilowatt charger. This is AC charger, so you can charge your vehicle overnight here. So it will take near about 7 to 8 hours for your vehicle to charge.
and it is giving output of 7 kilowatt, and you will be able to charge it overnight. So if you are staying out here in Mussoorie, you have an option to charge your vehicle. You connect your gun and you can charge it overnight, and in the morning your vehicle will be juiced up and you can travel it back from here to, again you can charge it in Dehradun and then to Muzaffarnagar and then to Delhi you can proceed. In the same way we came here. So I'll be sharing you our experience moving back towards the Dehradun and the Muzaffarnagar and Delhi also. So this is the charger. We have already connected the gun and we have started the charging. So this is basically an online process. So you have to open the eFill application and then you have to just scan this code and just charging will be started. You have to pay a certain amount of rupees to add on that application and then your charging will be started. After your charging is stopped, your money will be deducted from your account and then the amount you have paid extra will be refunded back to your account. So this is the process of eFill. So when you talk about my experience in driving in the hilly region from Dehradun to Mussoorie, it was quite amazing. I don't feel any lag if you talk about the EV particularly. It is just like the normal petrol or diesel car, you are traveling from downhill to uphill. So when you travel from Dehradun to Mussoorie, it's almost uphill. So you don't get any regenerative energy back to the battery. So when we'll be traveling back to Dehradun, so our regenerative energy will be there. So it will be charging the batteries. So we'll see how much we can charge in just 35 to 30 kilometers will down the hills. So when we have traveled it from Dehradun, it was 100% of the battery and we have reached here to almost 60%. And I was very aggressive to the foot pedal of this throttle pedal. So I can say that if you will be very soft with the throttle pedal, then you can get much of the battery output as well. So I was just testing out the vehicle, so I was very aggressive to the throttle pedal, and we were traveling at the speed of 60 to 70 km per hour. So that was the average speed which we have maintained. And obviously there was not much of the traffic. We have seen only the small amount of traffic in the hilly region. So we were not having any stall or stoppage in between of the highways. So we have travelled it directly from Dehradun to Mussoorie, 35 kilometers non-stop. So this is the battery capacity of Tata Nexon, as well as the chargers we are getting. In Mussoorie we have 7 kilowatt charger of eFill, and in Dehradun we are having eFill 15 kilowatt fast charger. So basically when you travel to this hilly station, then you require an overnight stay if you are planning out like a tourist. So you will obviously be staying here in for a night. So you can charge your vehicle with a 7 kilowatt slow charger also. So 7 kilowatt slow charger is 7 to 8 hours to charge your vehicle from 20% to 90% like that. So we will be keeping our vehicle here and we will be charging it overnight, and then in the morning we will take our vehicle back to Dehradun, and there we will be charging, and then we will be moving further towards our end destination, that is Delhi. So we have one more charger I have already shown you, that is the Muzaffarnagar charger. That is also a 15 kilowatt fast charger, and in that charger also you can charge your vehicle in within we have already charged that vehicle from 50% to 95% in 45 minutes to 60 minutes only. So that is a good range of you can travel it from there to any place nearby.
as we were moving down the hills from Mussoorie to Dehradun, so at Mussoorie we were having 50% of the battery, and after reaching there to Dehradun, we were having almost 8% of our battery used up, and we got an battery pack capacity of 58% while reaching from Mussoorie to Dehradun. So at Dehradun, we again charge our vehicle from a fast charger, that is of eFill 15 kilowatt fast charger, and from there we are heading towards Muzaffarnagar, where again we are having the eFill electric 15 kilowatt charger. So at Mussoorie, one can easily charge their vehicle overnight at a place called SN Residency, where we are having eFill 7 kilowatt slow charger, which is an AC charger. And again from there you can easily roam around in the city. You can visit various places at Mussoorie, and after that we got almost 50% of our battery, and then again after 50% we have planned to reach back to Dehradun. And while going down the hills, our regenerative braking got from there we got the energy, and our battery got used up by the 8%. And at Dehradun, we were staying at Hotel All Season, where we have the eFill electric 15 kilowatt fast charger. From there we have charged our vehicle to 100%, and now we are heading towards Muzaffarnagar, where again we are having a 15 kilowatt fast charger at Akshay Patra Hotel. And from there we will start our journey back to Delhi. So if a person is planning its journey from Delhi to Mussoorie, so it is very easy for them that they can charge their vehicle at two places. First one is at Muzaffarnagar, which is at Hotel Akshay Patra, and the next one is at Dehradun, which is at All Season Guest House, which is again a 15 kilowatt charger of eFill. And after that you can reach to Mussoorie, and you can stay there, which is at SN Residency, where we are having 7 kilowatt slow charger, AC charger. You can charge a vehicle overnight, and then again you can travel back in the same pattern. One of the USP of this vehicle is that we were having much of the inquiries from the people around there, the tourists around there, that is it a electric vehicle, how much does it give, how much kilometer it can travel, what is the cost of the vehicle, and where you have charged the vehicle, how you have reached here, or the queries were like how much it can give you an output in the hilly area. So it is quite amazing that people look around for this electric vehicle, and we were also very amazed to see the response of the people about the electric vehicles. Hopefully in the coming future we'll be having more of the EVs at the on the highways, and we will be having much of the charging stations. At eFill, we are trying our best to build an ecosystem where the electric vehicles as well as the charging system could develop, and we have almost covered most of the tourist places which is around the Delhi. If you travel from Delhi to Nainital, or if you are traveling from Delhi to Mussoorie, Delhi to Shimla, Delhi to Manali, Delhi to Dharamshala, so we are having our chargers almost installed everywhere on the highways at a good distance, so that you can charge your vehicle, you can stay there for some time, and then again after juicing up your vehicle you can again travel further. So this is again an emerging field, so it will take time as the vehicle will be increasing on the roads. In the same pattern, charging stations and all the initiatives by the government which are currently there, from there we will be developing an ecosystem where the electric vehicles and the charging could sustain in the future. So electric is the future, as you all know, and we are also working very hard in this field to give the consumer a better experience of electric vehicle. And to my experience, electric vehicles, what I found is very smooth when it comes to Tata Nexon EV, as it is an automatic. So when you are traveling in the hills, there is no problem. Even for the rolling back also, we haven't experienced any kind of rolling back when we have stalled in a steep highway in the traffic areas as well. So this vehicle is quite impressive in terms of when you are traveling from in a highway of the hilly region. And as I have already shared my experience in this particular video, so here we are at the end of our journey. As I have already told you, we have made a plan to travel from Delhi to Mussoorie and Mussoorie to Canada. So after charging from Mussoorie, overnight charging with the 7 kilowatt charger of eFill, then again we have charged our vehicle at 8 kilowatt charger of eFill again. And now we have already charged our vehicle at Muzaffarnagar with a 15 kilowatt charger of eFill. And now we are just heading towards the Delhi, and we are end of our towards our journey. So overall experience was very great with the EV also and with the chargers of the eFill. So as you all know, eFill is also trying very hard to make it to the point for the customers that they can charge their vehicle at the various point wherever you travel from Delhi. So we are generally capturing all the tourist spots first, like you can travel from Delhi to So in overall experience, we had enjoyed our journey, and we had an hassle-free journey towards Mussoorie, as we have already charged in two of the places. One is in Muzaffarnagar and other one is in Dehradun. So I'll give you the address so that you can get the idea where you can find the eFill chargers while traveling from Delhi to Mussoorie. First one is the Akshay Patra Hotel in Muzaffarnagar, that is on the main highway. Second one is in Dehradun, that is the hotel named All Season Guest House. So from there you can travel to Mussoorie, where you have the charger of 7 kilowatt, and there is the hotel SMS. Hope you like this. Please share and comment on this video, and you can write down if you have any query related to the chargers of the eFill, and for the installation or the purchasing of the eFill chargers, we are always ready to help you out in that. So you just put your queries in the comment box, and I will be there to answer.